Democratic presidential candidate Andrew Yang took a shot at the he put out a pistol at the front runner in the race, saying that electing former Vice President Joe brain rotting Biden would take the country literally backwards in time. CBS News released a clip of Yang's interview, which is scheduled to air in full Thursday, where the entrepreneur lays out his case for why he can defeat Biden and sway voters who went for President Trump in the 2016 election. I'm one of only two candidates in the field that tops 10% or more of Donald Trump voters say that they would support, Yang said. I wonder who the other one is. It's because I'm focused on solving the problems that they see around them every day, and I'm laser focused on trying to make their lives better. That's why I'm getting thousands of Trump voters, as well as independents and libertarians and Democrats and progressives. If I'm the Democratic nominee, we win. That's the math. When pressed that Biden is touting the same message for beating Trump, Yang said the former vice president is relying on his time serving next to former President Obama and lacks a plan to take the country forward. If you listen to Joe talk about it, his main argument is that his election is going to be a restoration of the Obama-Biden administration, in essence, he said, which is a move literally backwards in time. And so, to me, saying that we can somehow erase not just Donald Trump's presidency, but all of the reasons why people voted for Donald Trump, to me, is not correct. Yang said Biden's argument that he appeals to Trump voters is why he is currently leading in the polls, but added that the same reason is why you'll see me leading in the polls before too long. Several national polls show Biden with a comfortable lead over the crowded Democratic field. So I'm known as a political cynic in that I actually don't think any of the Democrats, unless they're like Tulsi and they're just running on international stuff, where it's a lot harder to contest, Trump's like major difference, because it's the same. The Obama-Trump foreign policy has been bomb 7 countries. And the only difference between the two of them on that issue is Trump pulls out of treaties for no reason, whereas Obama stayed in most of them. That's it. But unless it's an issue like that where they literally would be arguing against reality, and it's like so obvious that they are, I just don't see more than like maybe 5% of Trump supporters swaying to any of the candidates. Because I've interacted with them, and I don't feel they're the people who, whether they're 30 or 60, have the capacity to realize they made a mistake, or to feel like they've voted in a way that did not help them, and try to support somebody else. But again, that's just my leaning. Everything you said about Biden is correct. You can't run on what lost to Trump. Because remember, Hillary's thing was, I am the continuation of what you have right now. America's already great, and then get surprised when you get smashed. That's why I said that people they let like these pundits that are in the DNC, and a lot of the people who say Biden's name, it's about name recognition. It's about not wanting to face reality that a lot of these establishment characters just can't make it on a national level because people are sick of them. People, like, you look at their approval ratings. People are we're tired of Clinton. They only like George W. again because he's been out of their face for a decade. And like all this fan gushing over Obama is literally just because of ignorance. And a lot of people have actually tried to pretend like we didn't have 76% of Americans living paycheck to paycheck prior to the Trump era, which is incorrect. So, Yang is right on this. I just wish that, they wouldn't keep trying to ask you, how do you plan on getting voters of the other person to support you? You got to get a bigger base. You have to get more people out. You have to pull a silent majority like Nixon. You got just, I hate that so much. They always try to make it seem like pivot to the right and you'll get them to vote for you. They're gonna vote for their own person, and you gotta get enough people on your side to back you. And that's how it's done.